Welcome back, guys, to Pokemon Moon as we move on to Ula'ula Island. After visiting the Aether Paradise, where weird things happened, including something called an Ultra Beast appearing. That wasn't too tough for Decidueye. Land ahoy! Alright, terra firma underfoot again. Ula'ula Island is like another totally different place than Melee or Akala, huh? I've got an idea, Olizandri. Let's have a battle again. Sure. Why? I want my Pokemon to get a deep breath of this fresh new air. Don't worry, I'll make sure both our teams are in fighting form first. Yeah, that's a good thing because, to be honest, Marini was doing a little bit bad. If you set out Pikachu first, I'll cry. Right then, Hal. You got 3 Pokemon. Raichu? You beat me to it! As we meet, Alolan, Surfing, Raichu. He's a Psychic type. Because, of course, so much advertising done on that one. I know enough about it to know that Marini should leg it. Very, very fast-ish. With that said, who's the best to send out in this case? Do you know what? It's not even a bad idea to send out Decidueye yet again. Electric does weaken damage, and now it's Ghost typing. Makes it very interesting. Right, it still survives, so Spirit Shackle it is. Whoa, faster still. It's just it seems so weird to see him using that move all the time. Your Raichu is strong, but not when the super effective blast attack comes out. You may be floating. Is that the actual ability as well, by the way? Marini grew to level 25. Nice. Just wondering with that, because if that takes away the weakness, that's quite good for it. Right, Flareon's next, which means Marini can actually have a go out. Alright then, so time to get you to level 26. You're getting tons of experience last time. Of course, Scald's good, but this is probably a good time to use your Z-Power, Scald. Hydro Vortex, see if you can clear out a Flareon in one go. Fire Fang? It's not going to do... Okay, it did tons. And it burned. Is Scald a physical or a special attack? Because burn breaks down physical attack, which would be me. But here comes the Z-Power. It's full force Z move, Hydro Vortex. It can only come out of a while, charging up after all. It may be super effective, but it didn't actually do all that much damage. Well, that said as well, if that's 35, then it's 70 HP, which means the next Fire Fang will actually kill Marini. Shame that, isn't it? Probably we should lead with Toxic, then go with the Flame move, shouldn't we? Right, so if it's using Fire-type moves... See, this is where Salandit and Marini are a little bit too weak. We've got our own Pikachu, but we're probably best to go with you. And I actually have to say Lycanroc's one of my better guys at the moment. That Flareon has a very high attack damage, doesn't it? Well, Rock Tomb will easily destroy it. It's just the fact that these guys that I have mostly first stages that I'm trying to level up. Lycanroc grew to level 32 in the meantime. And Marini will take that experience as well. 102 HP now. You caught up with Salandit there. Decidueye is already growing up a little bit more. So Brionne is next. Now we know that the perfect opposition for Brionne is actually Decidueye. But we also have Pikachu and Charjabug. Time to get sparking with the Charjabug with Eviolite equipped. Boosting its defenses when it's still to evolve, as you guys have said. It evolves into something really cool, but not for a long time. Shame. Spark goes in. Brion is being beaten by the bus. Oh, Hydro Vortex is coming, if I'm right in saying. Okay, so our second attack of it. We didn't have anything to strengthen ourselves versus this attack, but apart from charging up strong defenses anyway. Saying that, I guess it wasn't so good versus Brion's power, a starter's stat power. All the same, Spark. I'll make sure that's easily down. Solandi grew to level 20 in the meantime. As Tao is defeated once more. Bwah! My breath held that whole battle. Well, I'm amazed she didn't pass out. Would I have got victory if he did? Bwah! How took my breath away? I can't breathe the fresh air that way. We're supposed to meet up with the professor, right? Where was it? Malie Garden? Why do you want us to go to a garden? Guess we'll find out when we get there, right? Hopefully it's full of grass types so Salandit can go on a roll. Hey Rodex! You made it all to Ula'ula Island now, big boy! This means a whole new island Pokedex. Zzz. It's all up to you what new Pokemon you'll uncover here, Olizandri. Zzz. It is. What modifications to my team can still take place? Well, let's check the harbour just in case there's any interesting items. And if there's not... Stoutland! Find me something. Oh, Corsella. Hello. Seala. Is that what you're saying? You just love the sea? Well, there's a Pokemon Center, so first of all we should check that out. In fact, I should probably go gather up some more quests along the way that you guys have said, like one to catch a Drifloon, etc. When your Pokemon evolve, do you think they feel like, yes, finally? Probably. Ula'ula Island is so big that riding on Pokemon doesn't always cut it for everyone. A lot of people take the bus too. I imagine if you had all had tourists as a single one, I guess it would be as problematic as cars and the fact of traffic. Lots of traffic. Seriously? I just got a Mewtwo through Wonder Trade! You know, those times when you do nothing at all and just laze about? They can be a really beautiful thing. Yes, I agree. I am definitely one of those procrastinating types. Well, let us rest. For after a battle like that, Marini and Salandit are just gathering stats to be able to fight everything on the proper level at this point. And that's, in a way, how I make the game a slight bit harder or having to switch. Is by constantly cycling in these new Pokemon. But maybe I'll be settled with some people soon enough. Everyone says you have to visit the garden if you're visiting Malie. Is this Malie Garden over here? Let's perambulate through it. Professor! Professor! It's How. I hear that they serve tea somewhere here in Malie Garden. I'll start my search from the bridge here. Why don't you start around the edge of the garden? Well, the center seems like a good place to go first. Why have we got to do the edges? You can do the edges. So where's the professor? He's the one who told us to come, yeah? There's a map of Malie Garden. Apparently there's some kind of motif. Okay then. Well, it's time to explore which edge to go first. It looks like Howl's ready to block me. Some weird potatoes on the ground, I don't know how to call it. Hey Slowpoke. Come on Slowpoke, let's take it easy, okay? Well, I guess you're always taking it easy, huh? You're such a Slowpoke. That's me. Don't assume it's slowness. Alright, time for a commemorative photo. Just need you to lose for me, Kay. No, my name's not Kay. I won't lose for you. Just imagine if someone had just called themselves Kay and they were like, oh, he's talking to me directly. Sightseer Mitch. He's got a bit of a blush going on. He's sent out person. Dark type, isn't it? Normal? No, that's the standard one. The new Meowth is dark type, isn't it? But that's just a normal type Pokemon. Well, that said, let's start this time. Everyone's faster than Marini. You're lowering my defenses, are you? We're going to get you with critical hits, I'm afraid. And the real power comes when I hit you with Venoshock. You're poisoned, it's toxic, and then we get double power. Taunt, come at me. That's fine. Venoshock, critical hits. And the poison gets worse. This is why toxic spikes would probably be quite good. Well, let's use it again. Okay, try and use an attack this time. Marie took half HP's worth of damage. Definitely finished up the job nicely. That's such a powerful ability. It's ridiculous. I like critical hits. I like Venoshock anyway. Remember Venusaur in the last Let's Play? That was fun. Especially against all the new fairy types after all. So Marowak. Is that original Marowak or new Marowak? My wife informs me that new Marowak is Ghost Fire. I was like, oh, I thought it was like Ghost Ground or... No, Ghost Fire. That's a very interesting typing indeed. So with that in mind, we keep our Pokemon. It's original Marowak. He has Ground, which is strong against us in one way, but also saying that, he's not immune to Toxic. It just depends. Oh, he can't use Toxic after the Torch. Can he use Z-Power? Oh wow, we can just go past the Taunt by... Doesn't Taunt lock me into using the move I used last? All the same, Z-Power worked perfectly fine there. Let's break out the Vortex. We know it's a typing win and Marowak is wiped. Hey Marini, you did a good job. And you gain experience pretty fast. So I see a Mitch is down. What did I say? What did I say? Well, you'll have to take a pitiful photo of defeat. I guess. I got overexcited by my journey. My bad, my bad. Yes. You're bad. You beat up Marini a little bit. Marini is getting some more HP, some more stats. Very needed at this point, isn't it? Kind of hard for it to battle at this point. It's going to catch up with Salandit. That guy had original Pokemon. So I guess we're not always going to be fighting Alola when we see the name. Well, I checked the side first. And what I found was a grassy seed. Apart from that, you kind of wonder if there's an item on this rock. But this is obviously the edge we weren't supposed to be checking. I've gone the wrong way as a Ledian appears. That's an evolved form, isn't it? Right, what's best versus you? Lots of things are effective. But maybe we want to look to capturing, I don't know. Toxic! It's been safeguarded. Oh no! No status changes here. Does Toxic work after it is... Oh, it failed this time. But it's still protected by safeguard? Well, that's rubbish. Scold it then. Silver Wind? Steel type? No burn there. To be honest, I want to Toxic it. I think Bite does a little bit more damage than Scald. They keep using Silver Wind, I like it. I'm going to catch you, you know. It's going to happen. No longer protected by Safeguard, but I don't really want to use... Oh, Comet Punch. I don't want to get hit all the time. Stop it! Oi! Get bitten again. Once bitten, thrice attacked with Thunderous Doom. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. As you can see, I've bought a fair few Pokeballs. But a netball looks like it would work quite well here, doesn't it? Using the right ball for the right situation. Ledian is caught. Yeah, I have been thinking of, for example, all the Pokemon we've seen thus far that I didn't catch. I know in areas such as like a lot of Cubones, etc. I'm thinking about going back and just catching them anyway. Fill the box, because you need to fill your box to get more islands in Pokepelago, of which I cannot get anything above 60 at the moment. So while I can upgrade some items, or some islands, I can't upgrade them all. In battle it throws punches with all 4 arms. The power of each individual blow is piddly, so it aims to win by quantity rather than quality. The 5-star Pokemon. Ledian is caught. Okay, I don't want to swap it from the party. I've already got a bug. It might not be as kind of like Power Rangers-esque, but it can run you over in the street, and that's all that matters. The best kind of battle. The flattening kind of battle. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I can't surf? You sure? Ah. Well, instantly standing in water instantly gets me to battle. But with what? Another Ledian? Well, this time we kind of want to nuke it into oblivion. Well, we know that it's probably going to use Safeguard on the first move. But it is a little bit, probably stats less this time, but Safeguard. Well, I'm not getting Toxic off anytime soon, am I? Basically just saying to me, no, you can't have critical hits. Don't be silly. Actually, wait a second. Oh, what? Allies appeared? There's a better Pokemon for this. It just depends on if it can survive the attacks of 2. So land it. Now, I'd have thought that'd be weak against me because I'm fire. I'm guessing it is a steel ability. Hopefully you're fast enough to go through, because Flame Burst should attack. I thought it attacks both. Oops. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, no, it does work like that. So it damages Pokemon next to it as well. That's fine. Mach Punch now. Everyone's using it. I'm guessing that's a priority type move. Well, that nuked that one to oblivion and only did a small amount of damage to the other one. Well, looking at it the other way is if we go on this one, he's using Mach Punch to priority, I think. Comet Punch avoided the attack, nice job. Now we can boost the damage over the other way. Skills! So Landit levels up. Level 29 now, gaining some lush special attack. Not so much on the defense, some extra speed, wants to learn the move Toxic. So now we'd have 2 with Toxic, opposed to Smog. Of course, Smog here does... The target is attacked with a discharge of filthy gases. It may also poison the target. So direct poison attack. Now we've also got Dragon Rage, which we could get rid of, but it's such an interesting move in of itself. We've already got a Toxic though, but Toxic definitely poisons, whereas Smog does poison damage and definitely poisons. Then we have Pheno Shot that we can teach at any time. And I think that's the real kicker. If you want to boost and do the damage with the poison. Smog. We'll take Toxic. It's just so good to have it on. Because then she can poison something for then Marini to come out and nuke with criticals. The combo. Think about it. I'm sure there's many people who've already thought about it at this point in time. We are over a month since the release of the game. I'm not discovering anything new, even if it's new for myself. And here comes the Ember. And that'll do for you. If it's mostly bug types around here, I should may as well switch Slander in over Marini, really. Pikachu reached level 34, which means he's going to learn the move Discharge. Right, Discharge is here. It is. User strikes everything around it by letting loose a flare of electricity. This may also cause paralysis. Sounds good to me. So we got Nuzzle there, we got Spark that does 65 on a physical, we got Thundershot that does 40 on a straight run. Sweet Kiss doesn't really seem to have been proving all that good for me. Nothing ever gets confused. So now we've just got full lightning type thunderous charges. Everything from the sky. The thing is, I feel like I could level up Pikachu at this point. That is the real question. And there's also something else I really want to do. And that is to check out the Festival Plaza. It's the only thing that's blinking new apart from Battle Video, which I'm assuming is records of battles. Festival Plaza interests me quite a bit. So with that I say, join me next time for more Pokemon Moon as we check out this garden. Maybe with Salandit at the helm. Leveling up Marini as well. I wonder when they're going to evolve. Of course, we kind of know that one of them is now called Toxapex, if it does. And we know we've met the evolution of Salandit already. So it's just bringing Toxapex to fruition. The enemy of all the coral Pokemon in the world. So see you around. Maybe we'll go to Festival Plaza next time as well. We'll find out. Next time. Bye-bye.